Leading our countdown is XCOM 2, the turn-based tactical strategy game that puts you in command of a resistance force fighting against alien occupation. This sequel to the beloved XCOM series delivers deep strategic gameplay where every decision matters, from managing your base resources to positioning soldiers during intense combat missions. The turn-based nature means the game only processes when you make moves, resulting in excellent battery efficiency that typically provides 3 to 4 hours of gameplay on the ROG Ally. You'll recruit and customize soldiers, research alien technology, build facilities, and lead tactical missions across procedurally generated maps. The permadeath system creates genuine tension, as soldiers you've invested time developing can die permanently in battle. Each mission requires careful planning, with flanking maneuvers, cover positioning, and ability management determining success or failure. The modding community adds tremendous replay value, with custom campaigns, quality of life improvements, and new content that extends the experience far beyond the base game. At number 2, we have Into the Breach, the minimalist strategy masterpiece from the creators of FTL that delivers perfectly balanced tactical combat with outstanding battery performance. This turn-based puzzle strategy game presents you with an 8x8 grid battlefield where giant monsters called Vek emerge to destroy buildings, and your mech units must stop them. The brilliant design shows enemy attack patterns before they execute, transforming combat into a spatial puzzle where you must position mechs and manipulate enemy targeting to minimize civilian casualties. Battery life extends easily beyond 5 hours, thanks to the simple yet elegant pixel art style and turn-based mechanics that require minimal processing power. Each run lasts around an hour as you pilot 3 mechs across multiple islands, unlocking new mech squads and pilots with unique abilities. The time travel narrative justification allows runs to feel connected even when you fail and restart. Perfect information gameplay means losses feel fair rather than frustrating, encouraging immediate retry attempts. The strategic depth hidden within the seemingly simple rule set creates an endlessly replayable experience.
Third on our list is Valiant Hearts: The Great War, the emotionally powerful narrative adventure that tells a touching story set during World War I with remarkable battery efficiency. This side-scrolling game follows multiple characters whose lives intertwine across the brutal trenches and battlefields of the Great War, blending puzzle solving with historical education and heartfelt storytelling. The hand-drawn art style, inspired by comic books, creates a distinctive visual presentation that runs smoothly while consuming minimal power, typically allowing 4 to 5 hours of continuous play. Gameplay alternates between stealth sequences, environmental puzzles, driving segments, and rhythm-based medical procedures that provide variety without overwhelming complexity. The game treats its subject matter with appropriate respect, showing the horror and humanity of war through personal stories rather than glorifying combat. Historical facts and collectibles scattered throughout levels provide educational context about the real events and technology of World War I. The touching narrative combined with beautiful music creates memorable emotional moments that resonate long after completion. Coming in at number 4 is This War of Mine, the survival game that presents war from the civilian perspective rather than as a soldier on the battlefield. This side-scrolling strategy experience tasks you with managing a group of civilians trapped in a besieged city, making desperate decisions to survive until a ceasefire hopefully arrives. The 2D art style and methodical gameplay result in excellent battery performance, often exceeding 4 hours on a single charge. During the day, you manage your shelter, craft items, cook food, and assign tasks while avoiding sniper fire. At night, you send scavengers to nearby locations, searching for supplies, medicine, and materials, while encountering other survivors with their own desperate situations. Moral choices define the experience as you decide whether to help strangers, steal from those weaker than you, or defend your shelter from raiders. The randomly generated scenarios and characters ensure each playthrough presents different challenges and emotional moments. The game's powerful anti-war message emerges naturally through gameplay rather than heavy-handed storytelling. Fifth up is Company of Heroes 3, the real-time strategy game that brings World War II tactical combat to life with impressive optimization for handheld devices like the ROG Ally. This latest entry in the acclaimed series delivers dynamic battles across Italian and North African campaigns, where terrain, unit positioning, and tactical decisions determine victory. The 3D graphics are demanding, but the developers included performance modes that maintain playability while extending battery life to approximately 2 to 3 hours per charge. You'll command infantry squads, tanks, artillery, and support units in battles that emphasize combined arms tactics and strategic resource point control. The destruction system allows buildings and cover to be demolished, forcing constant tactical adaptation as the battlefield evolves. Campaign missions offer multiple approaches, with side objectives and decisions that affect available units and story outcomes. Multiplayer modes provide competitive and cooperative options, though they consume more battery than the single-player campaign. The tactical pause feature helps manage the real-time chaos, making it more accessible for handheld play sessions. At number 6, we have Wargroove 2, the charming turn-based strategy game that combines advanced war-style gameplay with fantasy aesthetics and modern quality-of-life improvements. This tactical game features commanders leading armies of units across grid-based maps, with the goal of capturing enemy strongholds or eliminating all opposing forces. The colorful pixel art style and turn-based structure result in fantastic battery efficiency, easily providing 4 to 5 hours of strategic warfare. Each commander possesses a unique groove ability that charges during battle and can turn the tide when used at the right moment. The campaign tells an engaging story across multiple factions, with branching paths and optional challenges that unlock additional content. Unit variety encourages different tactical approaches, as you balance cost-effective militia against powerful but expensive dragons and trebuchets. The robust map editor and sharing features provide endless custom content from the community. Asynchronous multiplayer allows competitive matches without requiring simultaneous play, perfect for portable gaming where interruptions are common and battery conservation matters. Lucky number 7 brings us Advance Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp, the remake of the classic handheld strategy games that defined the genre and now runs beautifully on modern hardware. This turn-based tactical game collection features 2 complete campaigns following multiple commanding officers as they lead armies against the villainous Black Hole forces. The stylized 3D visuals modernize the classic gameplay while maintaining excellent battery performance that typically allows 4 hours of strategic combat. Gameplay revolves around capturing properties for income, producing units from factories and imports, and leveraging terrain advantages in rock-paper-scissors style combat. Each commanding officer provides unique passive bonuses and powerful CO abilities that encourage different strategic approaches and army compositions. The difficulty progression starts accessible for newcomers, but ramps up significantly in later missions that demand careful resource management and tactical foresight. Multiplayer modes support local and online play, with various rule sets and victory conditions. The nostalgic gameplay holds up remarkably well, with quality-of-life improvements making these classics feel fresh for new audiences. 8th on our list is Bad North, the minimalist real-time tactics game that challenges you to defend procedurally generated islands from Viking invasions with elegant simplicity. This roguelite strategy experience presents you with a small army of units that must be positioned strategically to repel waves of invaders arriving by longship. The clean, low-poly art style and streamlined mechanics result in outstanding battery life, often exceeding 4 hours of continuous play on the ROG Ally. Each island presents unique terrain layouts that create natural choke points and defensive positions you must exploit to survive against increasingly challenging enemy types. Units gain experience and unlock abilities as they survive battles, creating attachment to specific squads and tension when they're endangered. The permadeath system means losing veteran units feels genuinely devastating and forces difficult decisions about when to evacuate versus fighting to the last defender. Quick island encounters lasting just minutes make it perfect for portable gaming sessions, while the procedural generation and unlockable commanders provide substantial replay value despite the simple core mechanics. 9th place goes to Desperados III, the isometric real-time tactics game that delivers challenging stealth gameplay with strategic planning and excellent optimization. This Wild West tactical experience controls up to 5 unique characters simultaneously, each with distinct abilities for approaching missions through stealth, distraction, or calculated violence. The detailed 3D environments require moderate processing power, but optimization maintains approximately 3 hours of battery life on the ROG Ally.
Gameplay emphasizes observation and planning as you study guard patrol patterns, identify isolated targets, and coordinate character abilities to eliminate threats without raising alarms. The shadow vision system clearly shows enemy line of sight, transforming levels into spatial puzzles with multiple solutions. Quick save and load functionality encourages experimentation with different approaches without punishing failure harshly. Mission variety keeps the campaign fresh across diverse locations, from dusty frontier towns to riverboat casinos and military forts. The satisfying loop of planning elaborate takedowns, then watching them execute flawlessly, creates tremendously rewarding moments that justify the patience and strategic thinking required. Rounding out our top 10 is Door Kicker's Action Squad, the side-scrolling tactical shooter that transforms the top-down tactics series into a fast-paced action game with surprising strategic depth. This 2D game has you controlling SWAT operatives, clearing buildings floor by floor, while rescuing hostages and neutralizing threats. The pixel art style and side-scrolling perspective result in fantastic battery performance, easily providing 5 hours of gameplay. Each operator class offers unique weapons and abilities, from the shield-wielding breacher to the stealthy recon specialist, encouraging different playstyles and tactical approaches. Levels require careful room clearing, as enemies can ambush from windows, doorways, and unexpected angles. The equipment system lets you customize loadouts with various weapons, armor, and gadgets that dramatically affect your capabilities. Single-player and cooperative modes both work excellently, with coordination becoming essential on higher difficulties. The progression system unlocks new operators, weapons, and difficulty modifiers that extend replay value significantly. Despite the simplified perspective compared to the original Door Kickers, the action maintains tactical elements that reward smart positioning and careful advancement over reckless rushing.